How often should I post videos on YouTube is the conversation for today. So those of you that want a YouTube channel, I have all sorts of advice for you. It has been a journey to get here and a massive commitment. So the three things I want to talk about in the more generic form of what you're just going to be told to do on YouTube, and then I'm going to share our big secrets at the end. So stay tuned to what really makes you monetize on YouTube. But how often should you post? Let's talk about three things. How do you maximize views without sacrificing your video quality? So we're going to talk through how to do that and what to get up on the channel. Number two, how consistency affects your channel and the growth of your channel. And then number three, the upload mistakes, just the mistakes in general with frequency and consistency. I'm already telling you a bunch of mistakes, but they happen all the time. And we did them in the beginning as well. So if you look way to the beginning of our YouTube channel, we were doing a lot of what just you're doing. So I'm just going to really read to you the minimum, what I call the minimum standards of posting on YouTube. And then we're going to give you our secrets at the end. So maximizing the views without sacrificing video quality. So we actually built a studio here. So we're in studio. Prior to this, we went to studios, completely staged houses. Some of you are just going to use, a typical phone and come off your phone. So to maintain the video quality, even if you increase your upload frequency, never let your video quality fall below your personal standard of a 7 out of 10. Now, that's your personal standard, but is there a standard out on YouTube? Well, look at the biggest channels and how they do it. They're highly, highly produced. They're edited. They have thumbnails. They have all sorts of very, very specific scripts. Also, you want to strive for your best energy in each video. Like, I think a lot of you don't realize the amount of energy and effort you give to put it out here through the video. And that needs to be like an 8, 9, 10 of your personal scale. Like, you've got to bring it. You just can't be like, here's my content for the day. Or worse, I've seen this, I'm going to read my chapter to you. Like, you got to have some personality and you got to bring it. Last thing on the maximize your video quality is while you're increasing the number of videos, theoretically, you'll increase your views. But you also need to make sure you've got engagement. You're actually asking people to subscribe, be on your channel, share, comment, do all sorts of other fun things. And don't overextend to decrease your video quality. Keep your quality super high. And if you got to hire a local video editor, then do it. And even if you want, get somebody local to do some graphics for you so you increase your views. Go back and watch ours. In fact, one of the things that I want to invite you to do is subscribe to my YouTube channel so you're watching it. Click that notification button. And I want you to thoroughly watch them. I actually want to invite you to binge watch. So one of the incentives we do is we give you, for 25 hours of binge watching, which there's a link below, we give you $750 of credit towards a new tuition. So you can use that. We also have created a learning journal to even keep you more engaged at our YouTube channel. So go grab this if you haven't. It says, what day did you watch the video? What's the topic? What are you going to learn? What are you going to do about it? So you create an action plan over the course of a year. So if you've got 5 kids, you and your spouse, then you're going to buy 7 of them because you all need one. It also creates the conversation in the household. So our YouTube channel has a purpose. What's your YouTube channel's purpose? Are you to get clients? Is it just to share content? What's your calls to action? What do you want them to do? And I can just caution you, be careful on too many calls to actions. Giving gifts is totally different, but telling them to go directly to go buy stuff, not very often. I mean, this journal is just a new thing we've done, but we're giving credits, we're giving tickets away to a lot of our shows, and we are here to educate. So number 2, the consistency affects your channel authority and ranking. So this is huge because your view time, hence why we do the binge watching, is critical. You've got to have view hours. People have got to watch your channel and make a lot of comments and do a lot of engagement. So the very least, you got to post at least once a week. Minimum. YouTube values consistency. So if you're not consistent, you do 1 and then maybe you do 3 the next week and then nobody hears from you for a month, you're not going to get very good ranking or even authority statements. Consistently uploading your videos gives your channel more authority and again, improves your video rankings. Understand certain channels like animation channels have expectations due to high effort required for the videos. So again, I have a whole crew in-house. We built a studio for this and I'll just start telling you what we do. We do 20 new videos every month and we base them on deep SEO searches. Like what do people that want to talk about what I talk about want to know? So we just don't say, what does Loral want to talk about today? We go on, what is the SEO? What's it driving? What content? And then we actually script 20 videos and we do 20 on a regular basis. And then they they get used and repurposed into other channels. Now, we've already talked about subscribing, clicking that notification button, being here 5 days a week, and consistently watching the videos. The biggest mistakes is the quality of your video. It's just not there. There's not a real script to it. You randomly just talk about content. There's no congruency to what you're talking about, and there's no calls to action to do something else. Like my calls to action are typically one of two things. Go to askloral.com, ask a question, make a request. That's AskLoral. Also, this one, I'm going to send you over to Ask RMS, which is our rapid marketing system. So if you'd like to learn our system that pulls people out of social channels into a database where you can monetize not only the channel, but your own data and your own, business, then you want to get our rapid marketing system for $297 a month. It's easy peasy. Our team will help set it up, and it's what I've been using for decades inside my company to do millions and millions of dollars. So go to Ask RMS, ask some marketing questions over there. You can ask digital marketing video questions. Go to Ask Loral for other questions, but just notice the different ways that we're using our YouTube channel to get you not only engaged, but excited. So while you're out here, why don't you share this with 5 or 10 people, because they all need to move. The one last advice I would give to all of you, if you can't do a podcast, whether it's interview style or just a podcast, coming out here on YouTube is a big jump. I would encourage you to do a podcast first, do some basic blogging, just get used to a ton of content, because I do a podcast once a week. It's every Friday. It's Real Money Talks podcast with Loral. So I do that once a week on interviews. So if you can't do that once a week, getting out here 5 days a week, it's a heavy lift, and it's an expensive one for a lot of you beginners. So begin with the podcast, blogs, go that way, newsletters, those kinds of things, and then jump over here when you really are ready to roll up your sleeves. Talk to you tomorrow.